So per usual, I'm sitting here looking like a hot mess, and this is how I research things online. Apparently, I can't get close enough to the screen. So I'm trying to solve the problem of having AC in the van conversion. I would love to install a air conditioner, but realistically, running an AC for an extended period of time on solar for the amount of solar and batteries and everything that I'm going to need is possible, but not practical for a long period of time without boondocking. So I'm currently researching portable personal ACs. And I actually have found several that have really good reviews that range from $35 all the way up to like $145. So I'm going to purchase a few of these and try them out for a couple of weeks and see if they actually work. And then the ones that don't work, I will return. And the ones that do work, I'll hang on to and try them out in the van. As you can see, there are quite a few options. I am only searching for portable and 4 stars and prime eligible. There are some that have lower star ratings, but I generally tend to search by the highest ratings and I ignore everything else. But I mean, look how happy these people are. I think I'm gonna try this one too. No, thank you. I gotta read the reviews. What do the reviews say? Oh, look at how happy that baby is. All right, so I'm actually pretty excited about this one. This is actually the most expensive of the desktop portable. This was definitely not written by someone that speaks English as their first language. The built-in water circulation device can blow out the comfortable cooling continuously. Well, that's what I want. Comfortable cooling continuously. I have 3 items in my cart. The mobile air conditioning multifunction air cooler. I have the personal air cooler. And I have the Inclin portable air conditioner. Well, I'm very excited to rewind. I'm very excited to announce that my packages have arrived. Dun, dun, dun. But I have to wait to open them. I have work to do. Okay, I'm finally done working. Oh, it's been a long day. And I came home and immediately jumped in the shower and crawled in bed and worked from my bed. And, oh, I forgot the most important thing that I have for this video that I cannot leave behind. Just this. It's been one of those kind of days. It's been hot, but it's been good. So I left you off. Hang on, that is really distracting. The TV in the background is distracting, but yeah, whatever. So where I left you, I had gotten my packages that I had ordered, and 2 of them I researched pretty heavily. One I just was like, oh my God, just stop researching and just buy the damn thing. So they came, 2 came today, 1 came yesterday, and I wanted to open them all at the same time. Oddly enough, I was at Lowe's today and they had one of the versions of these in store for $39.95. But it's the one that you see everywhere. I think it's called like Arctic Blast or something. And it gets terrible reviews. Part of me kind of wishes that I would have included that in this mix, but it's okay. We'll go with what we got. Oh. Okay, problem solved. I did include it in this batch. See, this is my problem, people. It was cheaper on Amazon. I'll give you that. I think it was $9 cheaper on Amazon. All right, so the Arctic Air Ultra is an evaporator or a humidifier and a fan. And it has an LED nightlight and low, medium, and high. And the premise is that you fill it with cold water or ice water. It pulls hot air in, it pushes cool, moist air out, and you get not only a humidifier, but an AC of sorts. And it runs up to 10 hours per fill. We'll find out. Oh, this is an unboxing video. How fun. All right, so I've got my instructions. Shush. It comes bubble wrapped. Not the good bubble wrap. It's not like I can pop these later. But I have to save all of this because I'll send it back if it's a piece of crap. This has already fallen off, which, oh, I think that's probably fine. It just slips down like that. It's just kind of a low cost little flap where you fill it with water. It is shrink wrap, I guess, or I don't know, whatever that wrap is called. It has the controls for the fan and for the LED. It has a 5-volt DC plug-in. And let's unwrap this thing. And it has that shrink wrap that you will never get off. You will continuously find it for the entire time that you own it. These are your little airflow flappy flaps. Pre-soak the filter, fill with pitcher, set airflow. I don't know how to get the filter. Oh, wait, maybe like this. I'm gonna break this damn thing before I ever plug it in. Are you joking? Fighting. I'm putting some pressure on this thing. And I swear, I've only had 2 drinks of this beer. I'm not drunk, you guys. I'm just really tired. Filter. That what I have read is if you will soak the filter and then freeze it, that it makes it much cooler for much longer. Item number 2. Do not remember. Pretty sure I'm actually going in order of lowest to highest cost right now. All it says is air cooler fan. Packaged pretty well. So it is sitting down in here. It had styrofoam packed around it like this and then put it in the box. So even though the box glue didn't stick, I'm pretty confident that the unit itself is fine. In the description of this, they call this a belt. It's plastic, it's a handle, but I kind of find it adorable that they called it a belt. I like that. I don't know why this one's kind of got its own life and personality down here, but oh, clamp there. This comes off. This is where you put the water funnel. And then there's a string. You can see that string. Not super positive what that does. To the instructions. Okay, so this does come out. Really don't want to break this. It was $50. The filter or water absorption curtain is what I'm trying to remove here, but I'm actually quite concerned because when I'm trying to pull this out, this whole mechanism inside is trying to come with it. It's not supposed to do that. Okay, we're just gonna go for it because I have no choice. Oh, I got it. So I think it's because the water absorption curtain is very dry, and so it's very stiff, and it was catching on the sides. So I think that's the problem. This one is pretty self-explanatory. You put water in it and you turn it on. That's it. There's also this little tips and tricks pamphlet that they sent with it. 2-way to make you feel more cooler. 2-way, 2. So that is option 2, and that went in super easy. That's why she's out. What is wrong with me today? I don't know. I swear to y'all, I am not drunk or high. I think I'm punch drunk. Being out of town, and then my sleep schedule has been messed up since, like, I don't know, 2007. I do like the style of this. I like the size. I like the style. I like the little handle. I do like this. So far, option 1, option 2, just aesthetically and portability, I like that one the best. I'm a little bit concerned about how hard that filter is to get in and out. Maybe once it's wet, it won't be a big deal. That's what she said. Item of note, you can see the size of these boxes. The $98 item that I purchased, a little bit of a difference. Watch, it'll be like 97% packing material. Okay, there's definitely a lot of open space in here, but it is still pretty big. Oh my God, and it's really heavy. Quite a difference. Oh my gosh, I don't even have room. Why I chose the most congested room in my apartment to do this in is beyond me. But I just wanted to be in my room. Weiland multifunctional air cooler. Rapid cooling, dumping protection. Wide angle air supply. Ultra low noise, 4 hours timing. Wide angle 90 degrees shaking head. Not a clue what that means. It's a 110 volt, 60 hertz, 90 watts of power. Doesn't sound like anything you guys are curious about, but I am super interested in how much power this uses because in the van right now, my life is revolving around figuring out how much power I need and how much solar I need and what the starting amperage of something is so that I can make sure that it doesn't blow everything out when I start it. So my refrigerator, if I want an air conditioner, my hot water heater, if I do an electric hot water heater, which by the way, this one also had styrofoam wrapped around it. There's not much in the way of instructions, which hopefully that's good sign. So this one is by far the biggest and the heaviest. Where this feels super sturdy, these feel kind of flimsy. So I like that. I feel like this is definitely much more durable than the two of those. And for, I mean, $100, I would hope so, right? I would hope so. Digital display. And you have a timer. Shaking, which again, I don't know what that means. Refrigeration, normal temperature, water cycle, and obviously a power button. We've got our adjustable airflow vents. There is a really ginormous filter in this bad boy. There is a water fill spout there. Pretty nice looking fan. And this bottom part, oscillate. I think when they say shaking, they mean oscillating. One thing I don't see easily is filter change. There is, oh, okay. This just pops off somehow or another. Again, don't, oh no. Ah. Take off active leaf frame with a little force. So I guess I was headed in the right direction after all. With a little force. Show that baby who's boss. Got it. And then, again, these are so stiff, but they're dry. So anyway, you pop that out, you pop a new one in. Again, I think once you run it once and it gets wet, it'll be easier to get it out. And then if you want to throw it in the freezer or whatever, this one you are not going to have the ability to put ice in here because this is the air inlet, water intake. So you can't get ice in here, but you can pull this filter out, throw it in the freezer, and freeze it. So next steps. I will read the directions on these and then I am going to do some tests with them. Just see what they do, how they work, if they leak, if they do what they say they're going to do, just at a basic level. Any of these, they're not an AC unit. So realistically, if I were to take one of these outside and think that I'm going to pull 95-degree air through here and get, you know, I was going to say 30-degree air. Wouldn't that be nice? 40, 50, even 60-degree air out of here is pretty unlikely. So if I go outside to test this, I want to test it in an environment that will be more realistic to the conditions in the van once I get in there and it's insulated and I've got some airflow. So if I go out there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that's not going to be realistic. If I go out there in the morning before it's super hot and it's maybe, you know, 80 or 90 degrees in the van, then that's probably a little bit more realistic to a day where I've parked it and I've been gone all day and I'm coming back to go to bed. So just some things that I'm going to do and play around with. I've probably given you too much information as we are already. So those are my next steps. So I'll keep you posted. Hey everybody, so you might have noticed that the video is approaching 20 minutes and I haven't even done the actual outdoor testing, haven't ran the fans yet, so I didn't want to take up any more time in this video. As much as I know you love spending time with me, I figured it was time to call it, and I will post the results in the video next week. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Love you all. Talk soon.